evening. Hi, I'm Mike.
I'm Erin.
And this is the weekly roundup. In case you heard Erin, our microphones go live as soon as we hit the button. And I think, what did you say? Go ahead and do whatever you want. It's like, hey, let's start the whole thing off with a domestic disturbance right away. Erin was trying to get me to tilt my hat more because I've got a light here that's supposed to shine underneath my hat. And apparently I'm not tall enough. So you can see my face? Do this number? Who's that remind you of? All right. Thanks for coming and hanging out with us this evening. Did anybody throw JB Weld in a timeout? I did request that. His idea was that everybody sits silent for 30 seconds at the beginning of the live stream and see how we react to it.
And we saw you, though.
We saw it, and unfortunately, yeah, that's how that works. So if you have any questions, feel free to throw them up tonight. We're going to do a little Q&A.
They don't want to see your face.
Oh, really? Fine. We'll be that way. So tonight we're going to do a little Q&A. We're going to talk a little bit about another hailstorm that came through. Luckily missed us, hit our cars. Weirdest thing ever. So we have some car damage, and my Firebird got hammered, and now it looks like somebody went to it with a ball-peen hammer.
Sorry, it was
and
my
that's all Erin's fault. And we're also going to take a look at a new camera that we got here on the ranch that I'm very excited about, and give you guys a chance to go check out a new video that is exclusively for people that come to this live stream. There's no other way to get to it except for in the live stream. Down there in the description is a link to it, but don't go watch it yet, because if you leave, then that's not good either. So
it'll stay in the description box even after we're done live streaming. That link will stay in the description box.
Yeah, and this little 12-minute video with the 360 camera, kind of a walk around the ranch, kind of taking a look, testing it out. So also we have a mail call tonight as well. So lots of stuff coming up. Also Armchair Rancher, we've got a new sponsor. Yeah. And you're just waiting to say something. What's going on?
I'm reading chat. JB Weld says I have his back.
Who's got my back?
I have JB Weld's back.
How do you have his back?
He says the mods won't ban him.
Oh. He probably has dirt on him, actually. It wouldn't surprise me. Plus, there's that whole JB Weld thing. You don't want to get in trouble with those guys.
Beth, what is this Gillette Pyrotechnics thing coming up? The Pyrotechnics Guild, PGI, they put on a show. They come to Gillette and put on a...
It's like isn't it a competition of some sort, too? Yeah. Like, there's different teams that come and do the fireworks. Then they judge based on who has the best fireworks, I guess, or best timing.
Different stuff. I don't know. We all just get to go watch fireworks every night.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and it goes on for like 4 days, doesn't it?
It's like a week.
It's in August?
Yeah.
Before the ranch roundup or after?
Before.
So yeah, if you're coming up for the ranch roundup, come an extra week.
10 days before the ranch.
Come up an extra 10 days.
2 weeks.
So if you have a question for us, Mountain View Productions, I have a question for you. Ask your question. I'll be sure to answer it. If I miss it, one of the moderators will let me know. So we have that going on tonight. What else do we have tonight?
Corn silage. We can't grow corn here, so corn silage is not an option. We get 14 inches of precipitation a year.
Yeah, that's not enough to grow corn. We can't even grow corn in the garden, really.
My corn's this tall.
That's what I was going to do. I was going to bring the drone up tonight and give the drone some screen time, because I'm very impressed that thing still flies after getting the crap hammered out of it. I did get an email. And somebody told me about there's a feature on the drone that's called return to home, and that's when if the drone has trouble, it will fly back to wherever you took off from. You set like a little home point, and then it'll land there automatically if it has trouble. And they said, you must not have that set up on yours. And I said, I do have it set up on mine. The problem is the wind was blowing 70 miles an hour the other direction, so that drone had no chance, couldn't fight that. But I can't remember who sent me that. But
yeah, it didn't, and it was obviously not responding to controls. I mean, it was just messed up. So.
It was a crazy day. I did get this. I wanted to share this with you. This is something that you don't know anything about. So
cool. I love it when you do this.
No, this is actually a really nice email that I just got a few minutes ago from Rich. It says, I absolutely know you're busy, but I wanted to pass this email along that I sent a Hail Mary to DJI Marketing today. I'm not sure if anything will come of it. But he also said he'd be happy to donate us his drone if ours wasn't working, but it is working.
Still working.
He sent an email to DJI, the company that makes the drone, and said, you guys need to watch this video because this is like a great advertisement for your drone, which is not really the reason that I made it. I just made it just because I was amazed that the thing flew. And there was also a little bit of controversy going on, and I've got Dave sitting over here as a witness, but there was a few people who said, you flew that thing before before you went out and tested it in the video, and I actually didn't. I did fly it just right before that. So the first time, it didn't really show up on film very good, but the first time we tried to take it off, it did have some sort of issue going on because it didn't want to take off. So I had to, pop the battery out and kind of reset it, and then it worked just fine. So the first time I tried to take off, it didn't work at all.
But it did take off.
It did the second time, yeah. So the first time I just cut out because that was like it really didn't make any difference.
Okay.
But it worked just fine. So congratulations. Now I was going to bring it up here and show people. It does have like a big chunk kind of taken out of the one side. But as long as it doesn't rain in there or anything, no water gets in there, we're good to go. So, addicted to the outdoors. What kind of things did you guys do on the ranch today? What did you do on the ranch today?
I pulled weeds and worked the farm store.
Yep, Erin was out pulling weeds. In fact, if you watch the 360 video after we're done, I went over to catch Erin, and she was on the phone when I went over and found her.
Oh, you didn't tell me you were coming to
I didn't know I was coming, really. Actually, my plan was to go out and get Dave out in the field raking. Well, he was done by the time I walked outside, and then we went over to check on you, and I was just like, man, this whole thing's falling apart. So I went out to the steers, where I know somebody likes me, and I was able to hang out with them for a little while. So
we missed a super chat.
From Tarek.
No, we missed another one,
We missed another one?
We'll get to Tarek.
Okay, Mike Erickson, $2 super chat. Thank you very much. And from Tarek, I'm going to try this. Tamanini, $50 super chat. Thank you very much. There was also a super chat before we even started. $1 super chat. I got to pull that out because it is in here. From James Hayes, had a $2 super chat. So thank you very much, James.
He sent two $1 super chats.
Yeah, but 1 and 1 makes 2. I do my math. I'm smart like that. So we're going to answer a couple questions, then take a quick break, and then we'll be back with more. But let's see.
I've seen a couple questions about Area 51.
Area 51.
We're not going.
We're not going to go. You want to go to Area 51?
No. Have you seen this stuff?
I haven't. Honestly, I don't watch the news, and I don't really look.
It's been on Reddit. You look at Reddit.
Occasionally. I haven't seen anything.
People are storming alien Area 51. Thank you, Dr. Dixon, for the $125.
Oh, thank you very much. We appreciate that. Wow.
Amazingly generous of you. We really do appreciate that. Yeah, they said they can't stop all of us. There's like 400,000 people going or something. Or is it more
They're
than
there?
that? No, it's September 20th.
Oh, wow. I was actually at Nellis Air Force Base for a little while when I was in the Air Force. And it's like, not on Area 51, but the plane that takes people to Area 51 left from Nellis. It was a weird looking, it was a 730. It was a 737, but it was red and white. And
did you see any aliens while you were there?
No. No, I met a lot of weird people, though, if that counts. So, maybe.
Are any of you guys going? Good luck.
No doubt.
The Air Force has told them not to come.
The Air Force told them not to come?
Yeah.
Of course they did. They're like, don't come. Don't do that. All right, we're going to take a quick break. We've got a message here from our sponsor, and then we'll be right back. Hi, I'm Mike. And this haying season, our Wyoming Life is being brought to you by Machine Cuisine, the first fully microwavable dinner made with 100% lug nuts, motor oil, brake fluid, and tasty bite-sized ball bearings. So for a meal that'll really rev your engines, try Machine Cuisine and look for our free coupon in the recipe section of this month's Motor Trend magazine. It's Machine Cuisine, and it's only on our Wyoming Life. So well, truly. Yummy. Get yours today. So, obviously, we're still haying. That's going on. And we have decided that, we talked about this on Sunday, but really quick, we're going to dive into this. We are going to cut one of the fields that was pretty much obliterated by hail. Yeah. 2 reasons. Number one is that if we wait for an insurance adjuster to come out, we're going to lose it anyway. So,
well, and they would assess what it is.
Right, but we still wouldn't be able to cut it. You know, by the time they would come out to assess what it's worth,
yeah,
it would be dried up and we wouldn't be able to cut it
Kind of
anyway.
pushing that line anyhow.
We're very close to that. So we've been working on that, and then hopefully Sunday's video is going to be on that field and see what kind of yield that we can get out of a field. Yield on a field that got hit by hail, and see how that works out. We also have a field to compare it to that's only about a mile and a half away that did great.
Yeah,
that we're going to get bales coming out the wazoo
That
on that one.
didn't get, just had minor hail damage. So.
Right, exactly. So that will be coming up on Sunday. So we also have a big question that we want to ask everybody, and this actually came from Sunday's live stream, which was kind of an impromptu. We've been so busy that we just haven't had time. Putting together a video is kind of a pain in the butt, if you ask me.
So it's kind of rough around here right now.
Yeah. So what happened was we did a live stream on Sunday. We had over 1,000 people come to that live stream, which actually was the highest number on a live stream that we've ever had. I don't know how many people are here right now. 426. So just imagine twice as many hooligans hanging out here with you. And so it got us thinking, like, maybe we do need to shake things up a little bit and live stream on a different night. So what you can do is actually head over to our Facebook page, and you're allowed to do that now because you don't have to close this window to do that.
Open a new tab.
Open a new tab. Go over to our Facebook page, our Wyoming Life on Facebook, and there's a poll that just went live over there that you can vote what you think. And this actually, if you say, well, it doesn't matter to me, I'll watch it whenever, that's fine too, but that's not one of the options. You get to choose one or the other.
Yeah.
There's not the, I like it no matter what, because that just confuses us. So we're not.
So which night are you most likely to be available to watch the live stream?
Right. I kind of like the idea of a Sunday night because it is the weekly roundup, and a weekly roundup on Thursday kind of gives me false hope that the week is over. And so at least on
the
Sunday.
Beginning of the week.
Well, what, Sunday or Thursday?
Sunday.
Sunday night's the beginning of the week? I always thought Monday was the beginning of a week. Of course, if you look at a calendar, though, you're right.
Yeah.
Sunday is the beginning of a week.
Yeah.
You're so
Your
smart.
theory is full of holes, like Swiss cheese. Yeah, and if Sundays don't work, that's fine. Let us know, and if it's not going to work, and we might have just had that much interest because of the topic, and you guys were worried about our hay crop, and we were discussing the hay crop on Sunday, so we very much understand that. We might have just had so much interest because of the specific topic, so.
Yeah, it just might have been a fluke. So, and if you've been banned from Facebook for picking on liberals, then shame on you. And
have your mom vote for you.
Your mom's still on Facebook. It's all good.
Yeah, so we'd still do 3 videos a week. JB will replay Sunday's video. Yeah, there wouldn't be a Sunday morning video. There'd be a Sunday live stream, but you'd have a Tuesday and a Thursday
regular video.
Yeah.
The Sunday video is actually kind of our redheaded stepchild because it's the other video. Like Tuesdays comes out at 5 p.m. Obviously, a live stream happens in the evening. And then Sunday has always been like a morning video, and that's been the way it's been since the very first video we ever put out. And so it just kind of...
We would live stream at 7 p.m. Mountain Time, same time as we do now. So.
Right, just on Sunday. Yeah. So it may not work, it may work, who knows. I mean, it's one of those things, I think, that, if there's one person that likes it, there's one person that hates it. It's like the 360 video. Mm-hmm. I did that first one, and some people loved it, some people hated it. And it's just one of those things that I like doing, so I'll just do it myself anyway. So it's just fun.
It's our channel. So you can vote.
Yeah.
We get to decide.
Exactly, yep. From, let's answer this one from KubiTube for Life. I'm not sure what that is. There's a tube. KubiTube for Life. Have you ever had anybody complain about what you do? Erin complains about what I do all the time.
I do not.
You don't put the toilet seat down?
You put the toilet seat down.
It took years for me to learn how to do that.
I did ask you to fix a toilet, and then the next day we had a catastrophe.
Oh, yeah, we had the...
And I didn't complain at all.
Yes, you did. I was in town. Actually, Dave and I were in town. I don't remember what we were doing. Oh, we went to the feed store. And I get a call from Erin, and she's like, the toilet's overflowing because Lincoln put down like a half a roll of toilet paper, and it's everywhere.
There was this much water in the bathroom floor. The basement was flooding. It was in the hallway.
We've had a rough few
It would
weeks.
not turn off.
What else do we have? The jet pump isn't working for our water system, so we have no water pressure.
The ice maker
Doesn't work on the refrigerator.
Dave, could you maybe look at our ice maker?
And then and then we had the flooding, which was it's just been a week.
It was a lot of flooding. Luckily, our basement's not finished.
Yeah.
Oh, and hail damage on 2 vehicles.
Hail. Let's talk about hail.
And Dave broke a tractor step.
Yeah, if you missed that on Facebook, he was really excited about that.
That's on Instagram too.
It's on Instagram too. Yeah. So,
JB Road says, Mike, you have a ranch. Just pee behind the barns like my grandpa used to do.
oh, we still do that.
Well, Lincoln.
Lincoln just pees off the porch. We did have to tell him to turn away from traffic, so that's a good thing.
He still has to poop inside, though. I mean,
This is going downhill fast. This is going downhill fast. All right, so we had another hailstorm roll through town yesterday.
Yeah.
Was that yesterday? Didn't hit the ranch though, but you were in town for a you were collecting food.
Yeah, I was
Food
in town
drive.
for the nonprofit for Edible Prairie Project. We were collecting food for the Free Little Pantry network. So we were at American National A&B Bank. They hosted our event. The radio station was there. We had bouncy houses there. We were having a great time. And we saw some clouds coming. And then it rained. And then it hailed.
And then it hailed. Big hail. This is a picture that Erin took right afterwards.
That's Beth.
Oh, that's Beth's hand?
That's Beth's hand.
Oh. I thought it didn't look like your hand.
Yeah,
I was
look
like,
at how
when did
nice
your...
his nails are. Yeah. Yeah, no, that's Beth's hand. Beth's with Sensible Nutrition, and that's one of our partners for the Free Little Pantry Network.
Mm-hmm.
And so that was the hail. And it had rained, and like some melting and stuff still probably had occurred. It was big hail.
It was big hail, yeah. Ooh, do you see that little fancy thing I just did there?
Nice.
Ooh, ooh, ooh. All right. And
Some people had broken windshields.
yeah, there was people in town that had broken windshields, windows broken on their house. I saw a couple of those. It was a big one.
So we were no broken windshield, just lots of body damage.
Lots of body damage. The Firebird did not hold up well. There were a lot of fiberglass on there too, so it kind of cracked some fiberglass, and yeah.
Yeah, no hail out at the ranch though, luckily. So
Yeah, that stuff would have knocked us out.
I would have no plastic on high tunnels. And I got hit in the head with one. Not quite that big.
This explains a lot.
No, I also got hit during the flood of the toilet. There's a cabinet above the toilet, and I grabbed the towels out, and then I didn't close the door because I was panicking. And then I, of course, was trying to get the toilet to turn off, and I stood up and I cracked my head on the cupboard, and that still hurts. And then I got hit with a hail yesterday too. So
Yeah.
it did hurt.
But on the bright side, the ranch looks nice and pretty today. That's a live view outside on the webcam.
We are losing our green.
We are losing our green. Our green is fading out. You can see the yellow is starting to move in. You have your brunch on the prairie thing coming up, and that's going to happen.
16 days.
That's going to happen right out here in this pasture, isn't it? Mm-hmm. So we got to get out there with some spray paint or something and get some green garden. Maybe put out a sprinkler or two. I don't know. What do you want to do?
I don't know. I don't know. Christy Dunham, Erin, do you have problems with critters getting to your crops in the high tunnel and garden? Yeah, I've had my share of problems. I've had raccoons. We had some rabbits one year that were really destructive, and I could not find them until the very end of the season, so I didn't really even know what was eating stuff. And the deer love to get in the high tunnels.
The deer, though, they haven't been around yet. They have water wherever they're at. They haven't come back. So, Mr. Naughty Pants, which is like one of the best names I've ever seen, is that a spring-fed pond? No, that is all runoff. That's actually still runoff from rain and snow, obviously. And there's a bug out there. I just saw it fly by.
It's usually dry by now, or like drying.
Drying.
So it's doing really good.
It's doing really well. Gil, thank you very much for the $1 super chat, as well as Blake Funderburk, $2 super chat. Thank you very much.
Thanks, guys.
Ooh, excuse me. I had a burp there.
Excuse you.
Yes, excuse me. I did say excuse me. It's still green in Oregon. Yeah, isn't it always green in Oregon? It depends where you're at in Oregon, but yeah. Okay, so we have coming up, mail call coming up, and we also have the Armchair Rancher making an appearance.
I can't wait to see him.
So which one do we do first? You want to do mail call or Armchair Rancher?
I don't know. Ask them.
Ask them. All right, Christy, I'm going to leave it up to you because you're the first name that I see there. Do you want Armchair Rancher, or would you like mail call first? It's totally up to Christy Dunham. She gets to decide what we're going to watch next. If you do want to send something to email us, you can email us at mail@ourwyominglife.com. You can do that. Also, Martin, thank you very much for the $5 super chat.
you.
And we're still waiting for Christy to tell us what we're supposed to do. $2 super chat there from Addicted to Outdoors. Just started following you guys last week. We're at 92,000.
8,000 more.
Yeah.
And then we're done.
And then we're done.
Yeah.
We're just going to hang it
Cool.
up. Hit 100,000, give me that plaque. We're going to...
Christy says armchair.
Here we go. Armchair Rancher.
Wrenching from his keyboard. He doesn't even have to move. He's the armchair rancher, and he already knows more than you.
Hey gang, it's me, the Armchair Rancher, here doing my wrenching from keyboard and monitor and keeping it all totally straight. It's been a crazy week on the ranch. I've been watching this and I've seen the hail come in and I've seen the drone fly away and I just can't keep it all straight. I don't know how anybody can. There's too much going on at once. The whole thing needs to slow down. You gotta breathe. That's my first suggestion of the week. Secondly, I'm going to tell you what my idea is to deal with the hail that came in and just took out a whole field. I heard all about it. Now, my first thought was to... Hold on one second. My mom. She texted me. I told her that I wanted Funyuns from the store. She came back with cheese balls. Now, no, I don't like cheese balls. Feather Nuts loves cheese balls. He'll eat them, but I gotta have my Funyuns. I've been out of Funyuns for like a week. It's making me twitch. Anyway, all right. So, Mom, Funyuns. Okay, now, we're gonna get those Funyuns sooner or later. Here's my thought. My first thought, to go out with a shop vac. Now, I heard that when the hail hit, it knocked all the leaves and everything off of... Mom, Funyuns. Funyuns. I want Funyuns. Okay, so my first thought was to use a shop vac and go out and pick up all the leaves that got knocked off of all the plants. I know they're just stems left out there. Even if you do hay it, you're just basically making straw. I get all that. But a shop vac, you could go out and vac because all the leaves are still there. They got knocked off. They're on the ground. Shop vac. But then I thought, that's silly. You can't use a shop vac. It would take you forever. So you get a hold of the city and you go in and you get a street sweeper and you start taking that thing through the fields, picking up every single little leaf, and then you're good to go. That's my suggestion for the week. It can't be that hard. It can't be as hard as finding Funyuns at the grocery store. You guys have it good. I have to fight for my Funyuns. That's it. This week on the Armchair Rancher.
He's the armchair rancher, and he already knows more than you.
And there you go. Where did he get his shirt? That is a darn good question. I really have no idea. The Jamaican flea market. I like that idea. So, hit that extra like button. The extra like button. I just read that somebody said we need another like button just for the Armchair Rancher. I did have somebody say that the Armchair Rancher needs his own channel, which will never ever happen.
I don't think his mom will let him.
I don't think so. You know, it's like our kids. We won't let our kids have a YouTube channel. No. Can your shirt be any brighter? You can't miss it. This is, well, Dave showed up last week in a safety shirt, so I figured, what the heck, I'll wear my Shroot Farms bed and breakfast shirt. And
Does anybody know what that's from?
yeah, if anybody knows what this is from, I don't know, I don't have anything handy to give you.
Like it's got some dinosaurs.
Yeah, we got some dinosaurs. Essentially, a bag of nuts. A bag of nuts, yeah. So, anyway, we're cruising right along here. Let's answer a couple more questions.
Stephen Cooper knows what it's from.
Who does?
Stephen Cooper.
Oh, Stephen Cooper, yeah.
Good
Office,
job.
yeah, there you go. Now, see, lots of people know what it is. Erin was like, nobody's going to get that.
No,
I was like,
didn't
somebody
say
will.
that no one would get it. Not everybody's going to get it.
I heard that if you have Netflix, just to watch The Office, they're getting rid of it on Netflix. They're taking The Office off of Netflix.
And Friends.
And Friends. So Netflix stock is supposed to like drop.
We're in the middle of Friends. We got to expedite that process.
It takes us forever. So, all right, let's cruise right along here as we're making our way through this whole weekly roundup thing, and it's time for mail call. And it's somewhere. There it is. Found it. All right. I don't think there was anything breakable in here. Okay. Are you okay?
Drink didn't get spilled.
I know. We missed the drink.
Christy, thank you for the super chat. She said, oh my God, I love it. Thank you again, guys. You're welcome, Christy.
You know, I always, when we decide.
Oh my gosh, this mail call thing is so ridiculous.
Here's the thing, though. If you want people to be, see, you guys, you know, everybody out here, Mike, your bald spot is huge. That's because my hair's cut really short too. I have my Bruce Willis.
Your comb over.
My Bruce Willis do is on. You know, to bring people in and get people to notice agriculture, we do some silly stuff and we do some weird things. But
Mail from heaven.
what's going on?
Mail from heaven.
Mail from heaven. That we do some crazy stuff, but we do it just to to get people interested in agriculture, and I'll do whatever it takes. I'll eat a bowl full of oil and nuts and bolts.
I don't really think that was oil.
I'll pretend to eat a bowl full of oil and nuts and bolts. JB Weld is our first.
I do need a helmet, Christy.
Actually, saying somebody needs a helmet, that might not be a good thing. We call it male hail.
I need a helmet for my, like they make caps that have the top cut out so you can put your messy butt. I need a helmet.
Well, JB Weld sent us this hat from the USS Jimmy Carter. Do you want me to cut a hole in it for your hat, for your messy bun? No?
Okay.
You sure?
His phone's on the table.
I leave my phone there because if something happens, the moderators can text me. Anyway, JB Weld sent us a hat, USS Jimmy Carter. Let's do this.
Thank you, JB.
JB Weld also sent us a really long note that I'm going to spare you guys from reading. Also, JB Weld has like the littlest, tiniest, cutest handwriting. You notice that?
And it's all capitals.
It's all capitals. It's
Nice handwriting. Legible. We could read it.
you can tell he was in the military. He dates his stuff correctly. Yeah. It does say. I'm going to share this with you, because this is insanity at its very, very height of insanity, and this shows how mentally.
Oh my God.
Yes, I know. Okay. Matt Fensel for president 2020. Now that's an endorsement. Did you see that, Dave? JB Weld also sent us a bunch of JB Weld,
Thank you.
as well as more JB Weld. Apparently he thinks I've got a lot of broken stuff around here, and some dark chocolate hazelnuts. So
Perfect.
thank you very much.
Thank you. And the sweatshirt that you showed last.
And a sweatshirt and a patch, and Mackenzie's been collecting patches, so this works really well. So
A marine patch?
it is
It
a
says Semper Fi.
no, it says Semper Optima.
Oh,
That's a Navy patch.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You guys are all going to be mad at me.
No, just if they were in the Navy.
Sorry.
All right, what else we got here that's going to give you a concussion? I totally forgot to grab the flashlight, but this is the box it came in. The flashlight's actually downstairs, but this company was actually nice enough to send us this flashlight.
Yeah, and it's really
It's
nice.
a very, very nice flashlight. I wish I could show you, but I left it downstairs like an idiot. But you can actually head to their website. It's olight.com. They have a sale going on right now, and you can check out this flashlight, which is incredibly bright. It's a rechargeable USB
Yeah, it's rechargeable too, which is
flashlight. It's very cool, so you can check that out.
Put the box up there
That's
so
a-
they can see it.
Nice little spot. What?
They can't see it.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's tiny, but it's Olight?
Olight. Olight.com. I'll add the link down in the description.
You'll forget.
I will forget, but I'll try. Okay, what else is in here for mail call? For Thursday mail call. This is from Casey Swenson from Price, Utah. he made us some keychains.
Thank you.
Yeah, those are very cool. I wouldn't know how to do this.
No,
Would
they're
you know
like
how to do
braided?
that?
No.
Yeah, I wouldn't know how to do this at all.
Little braided keychains? Mm-hmm. Clippies? Clips?
Oh, and they got like, necklace.
Oh, yeah, there's different length ones.
Yeah, I think those ones are for the kids. This one's for...
Mommy bear and daddy bear.
Exactly. Thank you very much,
you.
Casey. Moving right along. We're also going to kind of mix some license plates in here because, we all need a concussion now and then. So, this one from Frank Willis. This is Kentucky Friends of Coal license plate, which I did not know that they had coal mines in Kentucky. Did you know that?
You knew that.
I didn't know that.
We missed some super chats, too.
Did we? $1.99, Semper Fi. There you go, from Rich.
There was another one, too.
Oh, was there?
Yeah, from JB Weld.
Oh, I stand by Matt Fensel for president. And he put $10 into the campaign fund, so. Okay, there's a note with this one and I lost it. These are some really cool Wyoming firefighter and EMT plates.
You lost the note?
No, it's in there somewhere. It's probably got jostled when in its rough landing.
It's from Mike Wilder from Rollins.
From Rollins, yeah. He also sent a bunch of patches for Kinsey, too. There we go.
And a Wyoming Star of Life sticker,
which I don't know where that's at. I don't know if it's in there or not.
The kids have a bad habit of stealing stickers.
Yes, they see stickers and they swipe them. Also from Brian and Heather Tanner. I'm guessing from West Virginia, unless they stole this plate. It's in a motor court or something. Or an airport, long-term parking. Don't do that, by the way. We watch all the videos you put out, enjoy them all. And we've seen the plate wall and seen a few West Virginia plates, but didn't see a wildlife plate. So, it's always weird to me, like all the states that have like 45 different plates you can choose from. And in Wyoming, you have like 2.
There's one for the university.
Yeah, that's the other one.
We just got that a few years ago.
There's like a yellow one for the university, and that's it. So.
Well, there's some firefighter and some EMT ones, though.
Well, yeah, but those ones you can't you just can't go get. I'm sure you have to show some sort of badge or something. All right, there we go.
That's that catapult's working out. Freaking ridiculous.
All right, let's answer a few more questions, and then we're going to duck on out of here. We got lots of stuff left to do. We're still haying, of course, and Erin's got weeds. They're growing up like crazy. And
well, I'm not going to weed them tonight.
You're not going to go weed tonight by
with that flashlight.
With that giant flashlight, yeah. That thing is bright.
Maybe they make a headlamp.
They might. We could always ask them. Who knows? I sent you a letter with that, Casey. Yeah, we got the letter. We got the letter, Casey.
Thank you.
You got it right there. So. I'm trying to see if there's anything I'm supposed to read out loud.
I have 2 greenhouses. They are 30 foot by 72 foot, because I get asked that question a lot too.
Mm-hmm. Smart Joe wants to know how many plates we have on the wall. I honestly don't know. I should count. There's over 100. I know that.
Matt's going to come for roundup. He can count them. The garden's good. We got a little bit of hail, so the chard is a little shredded, and I've got some weeds, and yeah, I mean, it's okay. I've got zucchini setting, and carrots in the greenhouse are ready, and yeah, I mean, we're getting there. Mm-hmm. Corn is knee-high.
To something.
By August 1st. It's not quite August 1st, but it's still the middle of July, so yeah. Yeah, it's okay. Potatoes are amazing this year.
Really?
Like, best potato crop I've ever
I like
grown.
Potatoes, so we grow.
Oh, are we going to have some potatoes?
We do meat and potatoes.
I need a potato harvester.
You need a potato harvester?
Yeah, I'm not hand digging them.
Okay.
There's too many.
We'll figure that out. Stay tuned for the project list where I build a potato harvester. What is a potato harvester?
It like digs them out, yeah.
Just turns it over?
Yeah.
How do you keep it from like cutting the potatoes in half?
Well, you have to dig deep enough.
Oh.
Or you dig like to the side.
Okay, so
There's
Erin's going to build a
science
potato
behind it.
harvester, and we're going to follow right along with it.
I just thought maybe we could like buy one or something. Maybe somebody wants to send us one. I would test it.
I don't even know anybody that has one.
BCS has one.
Oh, do they really?
Yeah.
Oh, well, maybe we should talk to them.
There's a lot of potatoes. If you went out there, you would be amazed by the potato crop.
I was out there today. If you watch
you
the
look at the
360 video
potatoes?
after we're done, you'll see the potatoes because I'm actually standing right there by the potatoes.
Did
Can you
you
hand me that
notice-
camera there?
Did
I'll
you
show
notice
these guys.
how tall the potatoes were? And
Yes,
thick
they are
and
very big.
luscious?
So this, I was going to show you guys this. This is actually the camera after we're done here. You guys can check out the 360 video. The link is down in the description. This is actually the 360 camera that GoPro sent us, and it's very cool. Not much to it though. You think there'd be more to it than that, but it takes some dang good pictures. We have the current one that we
It's
put
got
up.
legs too.
What?
It has legs.
Oh yeah, it has legs. It's, yeah, this is I was actually reading about it. This is their. I think I broke it. This is their selfie stick type thing, and
Where's the tripod thing though?
it's down here. But if you have this all lined up, and when you're taking your 360 video, this actually disappears. It has software to take the stick out, so it looks like it's just floating out there.
Cool.
Anyway, that's my nerding out for the day.
It's a very cool camera.
Yes,
Good
it is.
job.
Yes, it is. Alrighty. You see any good questions up there? I don't remember how this thing goes on. There we go.
Stuck in New York City. Love the 360 video. Thank you. I didn't make it.
Good
Thank
job.
you.
Good job, Erin.
Yeah, let's not let a cow run that one over.
No, that one kind of has to stay away from everything. So, I did see a question, a couple of questions. If you downsize, are you getting rid of one of the bulls? Yeah, probably. Depending on how many cows we have, there's no point in having extra bulls. It's called a potato plow,
Okay.
and it's easy to convert a horse-drawn one to a 3-point. So if we can find a horse-drawn one, I'll go talk to the horses, see what they can, see what they know. Let's see.
Wasn't there a new ranch hand? Who is that person?
That would be Dave. That would be our friend that's up here.
He's not really a ranch hand.
No,
he's
he's
just our friend.
He's our friend that's helping out, and he's up here from North Carolina and not getting paid, and we just work the hell out of him, and
He still shows up.
we
every
just
day.
see if he shows up every morning. It's like, well, Dave gonna show up this morning? He has been sleeping in lately. I've noticed that.
He's tired. Because we're all tired.
Mike, just buy one. They're only $500,000. What the heck is $500? Oh wow! If it's that much, I don't need it. So, all right. Cruising right through a couple questions here before we wrap things up. Any new details on the ranch roundup? It's still going to happen. We're really looking forward to you guys being here. We are going to live stream the day before with a live studio audience, which should be a lot of fun. And then the day of the ranch roundup, Gillette Public Television is coming out to video, which may actually be going to Wyoming PBS as well. They told me that.
You need to call Gino and make sure. We have a lot of phone calls to make and a lot of things to confirm.
Yeah, we have a lot of
We
stuff
need to get
going
done with Haynes so that we can spend a day doing ranch roundups.
Yeah, we're going to have to do more than a day.
Thank
so.
you, Mendel L, for the $50. Thank you. You guys are a real inspiration.
I would say you guys are really. I mean, if we, there would be no point in doing this if it wasn't for people that wanted to stand up and be a part of agriculture. If we're just a sounding board for that, that's great, and we can say things that maybe other people just can't say or don't want to say. But the big thing for me at this point, and the thing that really impresses me, is the people that come to us and say that we're actually showing like a real side of agriculture, not just what you know, cowboys out roping and branding and, you know, that kind of stuff, like it happens every single day. So I think showing the actual real side of it is what's really connecting with people. So let's see. Business and ranching are really the opposite of each other at times.
Yeah. Langster price $4 bag of potatoes costs now $500,000. What are you talking about, Langster? I'm confused.
I'm confused too. Grow potatoes in containers. We'd need a lot of containers.
Yeah. I like to grow in the dirt. Oh, yeah, tornadoes. We did have a tornado. We didn't, but
It was more crops. It was about 20
Moorcroft
miles from
and-
here.
Between Rosette and Moorcroft on I-90. We're south of I-90 by 11 miles.
It was, I saw a picture of it. It was a big one.
Yeah, I haven't seen what the official report was.
Yeah, it was a big, did I show you that picture of that tornado, Dave? Ridiculous.
And I think there was one north of town, too.
Was it really?
Yeah. But we're south of town, so no tornadoes for us. I saw some people take some selfies with the tornado.
Of course. Because, what's
I
your...
mean, I probably would. You can see for a long time in Wyoming, so like you know where it's at.
Still, would you go out and stand with a
I've
tornado?
never seen one in real life.
You never have?
No.
Well, I'll let you know next time we see one. Let's see, from JB Weld, how has the channel been different or than what you expected when you set out? Or is it what you expected? It's nowhere near what we expected, and I think I've
First
told...
of all, people watch it.
That was not expected.
Okay.
The original purpose behind putting together a channel was to show, well, actually the original purpose of doing a video was to show our local customers. We thought we'd do a series of videos about what goes into beef and pork to get it to farmers market.
Yeah.
And we put out that first video, and then after that video we realized there was a worldwide audience for what we're trying to say. And it's not just our local people that want to hear it. So.
Yeah. So no, it wasn't what we expected at all. And there's really, really great things about it. And we talk about it in the podcast often.
Yeah, if you listen, we got a new podcast coming out tomorrow, and it's always, the podcast is always kind of like a big complaint.
It's not a complaint, but I mean, we just talk about stuff.
Yeah, it's very laid back. So, do you all get a lot of tornadoes lately? Yeah, quite a few have come through the area. So.
Yeah, last year and this year we've had more than we've had in 10 years. So
for sure.
Maybe it's the solar minimum thing.
Yeah. How long were you guys in the business gig? I was in radio for 15 years, pretty close.
Yeah, and I did advertising sales for like 5-ish, 4-ish, something like that. Not as long.
No, but yeah. And
mostly I'm just not as old as you, so. That
helps. How are the pea chicks doing, Erin?
They're good. Well, we need to get some more content of them up. They whistle.
Do they really?
Yeah. Well, haven't you heard them? They like coo and whistle. Don't you?
All I know is that they're kind of jerks.
I've seen them be just fine the other day. Like.
I don't know. You go in there. Okay, so they come with chickens. Because chickens have to teach them how to live.
I bought chickens. They don't come with chickens.
Well, yeah, but you have you get them with chickens, so the chicken shows them how it works, how the whole world works. But then I looked in there the other day, and the chickens were over here, and the peacocks were, the peahens or the pea chicks were over here.
I looked this morning, and they were intermingled.
Oh, were they?
Yeah.
Oh, maybe they're getting along again, because you could tell there wasn't.
Their necks are long, like.
They have pointier beaks.
Yeah,
so you can tell.
They're starting to look a little different than the chickens, and they make different noises. You should listen to them. I
gotta go listen to them, I guess.
They like coo. Dave, don't they make different noises?
They're mean.
Dave, he said they're mean too.
I haven't seen the meanness.
Jeff Lake, when you show up for Ranch Roundup, you don't have to bring anything with you. We've got all the information, so you're good to go there.
It is a ticketed event, so you can't come unless you have a ticket.
Right, and there's not buying tickets at the door because we have all of our food and everything lined up ahead of time. How's the drone since the test the other day? Has it taken flight? I actually flew it today. I went out and got some video of Dave out cutting a field, so it seems to be working about as good as it was before. So yeah, it's working really well. So Casey, yes, we read the letter and we love the keychains. Thank you very much.
The P-checks are not flying. No.
They don't. Yeah, they will fly.
They will. Yeah. Yeah, and I'll try and get a clip of the peacocks and the P-chicks and the chickens up on Instagram or social media, Facebook, maybe even tonight. So.
The pigs are still back out in their big area now and hanging out and escaping whenever they can. They escaped
3 times yesterday.
3 times yesterday they escaped. So, yeah, they have their moments. They've been.
It was the same spot, and we just couldn't seem to get it patched up good enough. They're testing for weaknesses.
And Addicted Outdoors wants to know, what purpose do the peacocks serve?
I like them. They're pretty.
They make Erin smile.
Yeah, well, hopefully they'll keep all their legs. And we had the peacock for years before he got frostbite. So, yeah, hopefully that doesn't happen again.
Yeah, they don't, in the wintertime at night, usually they don't go in with the chickens. They actually roost up in the rafters or in the trees or wherever they can. So they, the one that got frostbite was just because he roosted up in the trees and was probably up, or I think he was up in the rafters.
In the barn, yeah.
And the phone, that Yeah, the wind caught him the wrong way.
Yeah.
So,
and these guys, like, we're going to make the chicken run bigger. And, like, my hope is I have to keep them locked in for quite a while so that they do not leave. So we are going to make the chicken run substantially better. And I'm hoping to train these guys to go in at night. Like, our ducks and geese go in, not in the summertime, because they swim out on the pond. But in the wintertime, they go in at night. So I'm hoping to train the peacocks. Like, it is their natural inclination to roost up high at night, but I can give them roost in the chicken house and stuff. Like, I hope we can train them to go inside.
yeah,
So we can avoid the frostbite. I'm hoping.
hopefully.
The pigs won't get in the gardens. The gardens are all fenced.
Yeah, they can't get in there, so.
I guess they could get into the high tunnels. They haven't ventured that far. I tried to herd 9 pigs yesterday with 3 children by myself. Did not go well.
No doubt. Alrighty, guys, that pretty much wraps up things for tonight. I don't think I have anything else for you. Go ahead and check out the description of this video. You can find a link in there for a very special video that's just for you guys, and you can go watch the 360 test footage with the GoPro Fusion, and it's actually in I think it's in 4K. I'm not exactly sure, but it's really good resolution because So I can explain it to you later, but when you render it, it takes forever to render in 4K, so I think I bumped it down a notch so it'd render a little bit faster so that I could get it up in time for...
There's no video of the pea chicks yet. We need to make one. Editing is difficult right now, and even just putting together a
even
video.
filming is difficult right now.
I've got a
yeah.
garden video that's like 95% filmed, and we just haven't finished it. And yeah, the pigs too.
Yeah,
There's some stuff on
pigs.
social media, so look at Facebook and look at Instagram, but yeah, we need to get you guys a video.
Yep, exactly. So, if that's it, we're all done. I've got an old outro video here for you from quite a
old
while.
one?
An old one. I brought one back from quite a while ago. But thank you very much to our moderators who are here hanging out with us
Thank you,
tonight.
guys.
Bill the Tractor Man, Matt Fensel, and Lori, along with William Dunn, here keeping us all straight, myself included. And we will see you again. The next live stream will take place Thursday next week, same time, same bat channel, and we'll be right here once again.
Go to Facebook and do the poll for Thursday night or Sunday night live streams.
Yep.
And thank you, Erin, for super chats tonight.
Yes,
you guys are
thank
very
you very
generous.
much. Thank you very much. So, if that's it, are you have anything else?
No.
All right. Have a great night, and we'll see you next time on our Wyoming Life.
Thanks for joining us for another edition of Ranch Talk Live. Please subscribe and join us as we continue to explore the ranch life and escape the ordinary. Special thanks to our moderators and the members of the Barn Owls, our special advisory group that helps us behind the scenes. If you'd like more from the ranch, you can find us on Facebook and Instagram, as well as on our weekly podcast, Beyond the Ranch, available wherever you listen to your favorite podcasts. Don't forget to check out All Things Agriculture, a special Facebook group where you can ask questions and learn about agriculture all over the world. Until we see you again on Sunday, have a great week, and thanks for joining us in our Wyoming Life.